It might get ugly. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get the Nittany Lions about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Groupers offense will have the opening possession of the game. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback in this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. See if they can get it done.
This crowd full of sweating the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Nestles it in at the 35. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Nittany Lions offense has the ball for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays.
They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
One of the coolest things I love about football is the strategy. Like, first drive, what are they going to line up in? What are they going to try to take advantage of? How are they going to attack us? And so far, this offense has had some success. This defense now getting in their territory. They need to figure out some answers to some of these questions.
Time to find the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Lisa, requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Looking for daylight from inside his 20. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Groupers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. He'll do it himself. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? Wide open spaces. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. Now the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel in.
He'll take it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Ross. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! He got a step and just dusted the field.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside the 15, here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. The inside handoff. Nifty run there. Pick up a 6 out to the 25.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Groupers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
It didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The groupers decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Corrals it at the 45. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The give on the counter. Got enough for the first down. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give on the inside. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Fouls through the defense. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. The Nittany Lions line it up with a 1st and goal.
42 Spider. 4-2.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here comes the heat. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
You got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
A long way from the end zone. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So now on comes the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
It's amazing to think just how... this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. You've got to wonder about their confidence at this point in the game.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. To the air, it's Allard. Fires to the middle. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect them is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. Heavy heat, and they block it.
Kick interference. Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground with the running back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Now on the option. He'll pitch it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the dude.
And the groupers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Leaves it with the running back. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. The groupers will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. keep it on the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Aller. Fires to the right. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
He's got it. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback.
It's pretty clear he didn't care about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their 2 guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's a stud, and I understand it. I want to find ways to get him the football, but when it's 2-on-1, I might think about looking somewhere else.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. He fires one deep over the middle. And he makes the catch inside the 20. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Penn State!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Give to the running back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Groupers will boot it away to start the 2nd half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Aller. Throws for the tight end. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? All kinds of room to the right. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. The Nittany Lions trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Southern Miss is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by a field goal over Jacksonville State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback keeper. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Power football with the run. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Balls and fired complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The groupers will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David, the offense. Kearney on the Jets. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. From the 22 on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go right back to the run. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. And the Nittany Lions in the hurry-up with the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State!
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Leaves it with the back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
Nowhere for him to run again, and now 4th down is going to be a tough one. And the groupers send out the punt unit. And the returner will be dragged down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Unloads to the right. Got him, and nobody's close. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great bat. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Off play action.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Here's a return from midfield. Smashes through the tackle. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That one comes out hot down the right side. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And the returner will be brought down. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll try the run. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. On the option. Now the pitch. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Groupers will punt it away on 4th down.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking for space, it's Singleton. It's a seam wide open. He's got 93 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Allard. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Nittany Lions are on the move. To the air on 1st down. Looking left. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. And the returner is stopped. The give to the back. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. On the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you could tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him, sits him on the ground, creates a tackle for a loss.
Rides the back and leaves it. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The groupers line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Allard. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. At the 35, he's got room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game. Is taking care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Hand off from the shotgun. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, on second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
A first down run in the red zone. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State!
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. A run for the quarter.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Got it, looking for the first down. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. And the groupers will call on their punt team. He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The Nittany Lions have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. The Nittany Lions come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. A strike downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in it. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by 10 over the Stallions. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Running back searching for a hole. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll go to the ground. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. To the air, it's Allard. Throws for the tight end. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment.
There he goes. Past the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Well, he couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There's just nowhere to go there for the QB.
And the groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch around the 50. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you could just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over. Don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Looking for a crease. It's Allen. Shakes off the defender.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Here's the handoff. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Nothing like stomping a guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball downfield. Defense was not giving anything up.
Key narration volume set to 100.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So Penn State's offense will start this game off. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked at the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Unleashes it on the run. Catch inside the 25. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Nevada's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel, Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others. And they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly touted. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about it. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run to the outside and get away with it like you did at high school. I'm really curious to see the discipline he's going to have in this game, running the football now that he's playing against much tougher competition.
The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll try to field the punt to see if he can give his offense better field position. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Now 2nd and 10. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Throwing right. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
The QB had all day to throw the football. That's the good news. The bad news is he couldn't find anybody open and couldn't deliver the ball to him. So let's see if they can get some chemistry going with the wide receiver and quarterback throughout this game.
The Nittany Lions need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Lobs it off the back foot. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off play action on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. The play action fake. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Quick completion on the out.
Right, nice gain on 3rd down there. No, you didn't get the first down. Now it's a thought process, right? Early in the game, do I want to show aggressiveness or am I going to be a little bit passive? Your decision. Go for it or not.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
Fires downfield. Catch in the middle. It's Pena. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Singleton. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the ground with the back. And that's a very productive 1st down play in bringing up 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Looking to pass. It's Vance. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. All by himself down the middle. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Penn State. The defense putting points on the board.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Second down coming up.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up one quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They think there's room to run to the right here. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach, watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB runs, jet sweeps. You got to find ways to have balance and be able to get it done on the ground.
Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. And the Nittany Lions trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oregon has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric. They're up 14 over the Stallions. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Dropping back, it's Vance. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Henry. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Nevada. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get them. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw. Fires it. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Now, Drew Aller feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Tyler Warren is gone, but Aller still with a plethora of weapons at his disposal, and maybe, David, giving him a path to redemption in the college football playoff.
Yeah, and when we saw him finish, it wasn't the best, right? He made the big turnover. They had a chance to go to the national title game, but Penn State took some next steps, and he took some next steps. So if the talent in this offense, another year with Coltonecki, the running backs back, like this offense could really take that next step.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Let's go!
Dropping back, it's Aller. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Back to throw, it's Van. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Henry. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Got his man. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Caught over the middle. It's Floyd. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense.
Get set, get set.
Snaps it in the shotgun. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Rushes on him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And when it's 3rd and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. Offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there. The defense makes the big play.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
On the double. Easy.
Back to throw, it's Aller. Under fire. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Use the play fake, now to throw. He unleashes a long one. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Off the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Back to pass, it's Van. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That defender, you could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And here comes the punt team.
Number 37 in punt formation to kick it away.
Just needs a crack to get a return. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Mackey Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Nittany Lions will line up to kick off and start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Ashley. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Trying to set the tone with the run. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Gonna run it. It's Turner. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
And I've been impressed with this defense physically. Like, their physical domination of the line of scrimmage. Just the run game has been pretty non-existent so far. And, man, when you can...
They cough it up near their own goal line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in 3rd and long and you know it's passing situations, man, KD bar the door, let's rush the passer, bring everybody. You know what's coming. Get after the QB, and you cause the fumble. Great 3rd down execution by this defense.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
That makes the score Penn State 35, Nevada 0.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Wants to throw. It's Vance. Fears the pressure. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Hunt is on its way. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. First play of the drive comes from the 38. First play of the drive wants to throw. He rifles one deep down the right side.
Yeah, taking the shot down the field. I love it. Offenses have to do that. A lot of times offenses get pretty conservative, but take deep shots down the field. Try to make those big plays. Trust your wide receivers and your big play guys to make those shots down the field.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Here we go.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Has to uncork this one off his back foot. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. It is rare to see this quarterback let one fly and have it get away from him like that.
Yeah, but even the best of them, get a little bit rushed at times, mess up their mechanics, mess up their footwork, mess up their timing. So it's okay. We can give them a pass this time, Reese.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take another shot here. Snags it down the right side. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. He'll do it himself. The ball's free. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. He's got him.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Vance. Oh, they're after him. And the ball squirted out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Penn State. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield, you're trying to find an open guy, you're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. You got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. You've got to stop turning the football over.
Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. He'll ride his man on the option. He's loose. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Pound 55 weak.
Makes the catch. It's Floyd. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. This Nevada offense really has it going. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Scanning the field, it's Vance. Working that wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. Turning it on. Jumped on top of the pile. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. Gets the back moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? All wideouts, no backs.
Cricket.
To the air on second down. Quick strike complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end and now a little room to operate. They go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off, but whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Vance. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The offense will have to use its first. Of the half. Split backs here. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pena.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And the Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. That's caught. It's Ross. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. Caught close to the marker. It's Dinkins.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Got it! And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
And it's up and no good. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside his own 15, looking for... Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Back to throw, it's Purdy. Got his man. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Looking for space. It's Woods. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short.
Let's go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. It's gone downfield. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield. 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Henry. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Using the quick game.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
From the gun, running back on the move. They stop him again, and not only that, they've made this 4th down that much harder. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Got a man, it's Singleton. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The short hands, it's Allen. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Complete to start this drive. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Offense getting set for 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Floyd. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Another incompletion on third down.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give to the tailback. Runs through the tackle. And he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Clock is all zeros, and time has expired here. After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll give it to the back. And they'll pick up just a few on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the ball game. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
And you got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.